Okay, so you're starting a business. One of the first things you would probably want to do is to establish a nice online presence. And one of the best ways to do that is probably to deploy a new website. So the difficult part in this is that you probably want to hire a developer, but something which people probably won't say about is that there are ways to go ahead and then have a website without using HTML or any languages like that. In fact, the simplest way to script your website is not even HTML. It's far more simpler than that. So the one I'm talking about right now is called org mode. Org mode is basically where you simply just list out what you want in your website and just attach a CSS script, or maybe if you have the knowledge of CSS, you can just create your own CSS script and then just import that file into your index file. So basically that's how it works. So that is exactly what org mode does. It converts your text written in org file to a HTML file. And trust me, org files are 100 times easier to write than HTML files. And it's also really easy to just import a CSS file from other GitHub repositories.
Years later.
Well, you can just get started with the actual website by just creating a file called index.org. Well, that is the actual file which is going to be used to actually create the index.html file or the actual website. Once you have created the index.org file, you can get started with the actual content. So first off, I added the title of the website by just saying hash plus title, all caps, and then colon, and then the actual name of the title. The same thing with description, and then the same thing with the author, which in this case is me. Well, with that done, you can now hop into the actual content which you're gonna have in your website. Well, you can get started with a nice little subtitle for your website by just saying a single asterisk and then the name of the subtitle, and then you can just hop into the next line and then actually say whatever you want as the text. Well, with that done, in order to create a subtitle, well, I don't know what to call a subtitle, but yes, if you want to create a subtitle, you can just say a double asterisk and then the name of the subtitle, and that should create your subtitle. And then you can again, just as usual, hop into the next line and then write in the content or the paragraph of text which you want to write. If you want to create your own list, you might want to go ahead and then decide which kind of list. If you want to create an ordered list, you can just say one dot and then the list, and then you can just hop into the next line, say two dot, then the actual list, and then you can go on like that. If you want to create an unordered list, you can just go ahead and say plus or minus and then type your list, and that's how simple it is. Well, let's say you want to add an image for your website. Well, in that case, you might probably want to use some CSS for your image, basically for styling your image, maybe resizing the image and stuff like that. All you want to do for that is just say hash plus and then attr underscore html. It's just basically the attribute HTML tag, and you can just add it and then just follow the guidelines to style CSS, and then finally just go to the next line and then open square brackets 2 times, and then just type in the path to the image which you are using, and then close the 2 square brackets, and then that should work to create the image. And in order to style it, you already have the attribute HTML tag open in the line above. All you want to do is just style it. Maybe you want to have rounded corners, or maybe you want to decrease the width of the image and stuff like that. You can do that easily. And yeah, that's basically it. That's how simple it is if you want to set up your own website, and that's how easily you can go ahead and then set up your own online presence. And that's about it in this video. If you like this video, go ahead and hit a like, share this video to people who need it, and also of course subscribe. I'll meet you in the next video. Goodbye. Subscribe.